Days after the J.C. Sheldon incident, Sophie showed up pre-game in a Barstool Sports Tres Leches shirt, featuring her, Caitlyn, and Lexi Hall. It was another clear signal of where her loyalty stood, shoulder to shoulder with Caitlyn, and it absolutely infuriated certain corners of the WNBA. Tres Leches, 3 milks, was interpreted as a reference to the Fever's 3 white players. Sophie knew exactly how the shirt would be received, and she wore it anyway. And she was far from done.
Man, I don't know how excited people are to be going to Detroit or Cincinnati.
On July 1st, Sophie took direct aim at the WNBA, blasting its expansion plans. Immediately, cities like Detroit and Cleveland went into a frenzy. She was criticized from every corner, media, fans, even league insiders. For a brief moment, she tried to walk it back, saying her comments had been taken out of context. But here's the thing. When you're dealing with the mob, there's no point in backing down. So Sophie did the opposite. She went one step further, saying the quiet part out loud, that everyone agreed with her. They were just too afraid to say it.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I am someone who says what everyone else is thinking or talking about, not just with the refs,
Did you post
but
that
with
after
Detroit,
after you guys lost?
with Cleveland. I want people to hear what I just said. I am the only one, but if you ask our league, they feel the same exact way.
The league feels the same way about the refs as you?
And Detroit and
Oh.
Cleveland.
Yeah.
And
Do
so
you want
now,
to give it one more shot?
no, because
Okay.
I said what I had to say.
Dude, go on.
And I'm not going to apologize because I fully believe that. Don't tell me that Detroit is more fun than Nashville.
And this quickly became the trend. Sophie was the one unafraid to say what everyone else was thinking. And it didn't take long for the fines to start rolling in. On July 18th, she posted a TikTok lip-syncing to a Sabrina Carpenter song, not so subtly calling out the refs for being stupid and useless. The post exploded. Over 1 million views in hours. Fans loved it. But you know who didn't? The WNBA. They hit her with a $500 fine, and honestly, that number was laughable. For most WNBA players, $500 is a decent chunk of their salary. But for Sophie, with endorsement money pouring in, $500 was nothing. Hell, Caitlyn probably paid the fine for her with the $11 million she made in 2024. So, instead of silencing her, the WNBA only made her louder. Because less than 2 weeks later, Sophie cranked it up another level. On July 30th, she launched her new podcast, Show Me Something. And from the very first episode, she didn't hold back. This wasn't just a podcast, it was her platform to expose the W.
You have seen players in our league try to like toughen up Caitlyn. We call her Cece. Cece. For even when I wasn't on her team, like I know the talks that Phoenix had in the locker room of like, no, we're gonna prove her, we're gonna show her what the W really is. You know what I mean? And like, I get it to a certain extent. And like every rookie coming into the league, that's how you're gonna treat them. But
Right.
there's just more for her. So it's her second year. And like now being on her team and like seeing it, I'm like, what are people doing? Like, actually, it's just too much. And
Yeah.
like, it's just, I'm over. And if I'm saying it's too much, then it's probably too much.
No, that's so fair.
Like,
Good
that's
point.
fair, right?
Yeah.
From the very first episode, it was clear no one was safe. She went straight at the league, calling out the abuse Caitlyn was taking, even referencing her old teammates. She said it outright, the chippiness, the cheap shots, the abuse on the court. It was 100% because of Caitlyn Clark. And she didn't stop there. She turned her fire on the refs, saying in that Sun game, they completely lost control, that Marina Mabrey should have been tossed.
There's a couple players on their team that are just do a little bit extra stuff, like
Yeah,
just chippy talking. Like you're a professional athlete, like that's what happens,
I
right?
feel like you see it more because people act like this towards
Yes,
Caitlyn.
1000%. So in the first half, the refs didn't call. Someone should have been thrown out, and the refs did not call it.
Correct. I remember that.
They didn't, and so I was like,
That
all
was when
right,
she got
like,
full body
dude,
chested.
by 3 people.
Yeah.
Like 2 people, they're like, oh, it's fine. I'm like, if that was anyone else, I would have been booted out of the game. I know that for sure. I'm a little sassy, but like, so are they.
Your leash is shorter though, because they know.
Literally, I don't even have a leash. I just have a freaking collar and a hand on it.
And then came this. Sophie dropped a bomb, not just on the players, but on the media, the owners, and anyone in the league who disrespected Caitlyn Clark.
Damn it.
No, I think that's what from what I've seen
Yeah,
in
what
the
is
media,
the outside? Like the outside
the
view of the
discourse is
W?
like, why bully the person who is like not 100% responsible, but like has a huge role in growing your sport?
Dude, and it literally like pisses me off when people are like, she's not the face of the league.
Who